I'm back. I'm back like I never left. Check it out. I got a beer. I got a new Tom MacDonald reaction coming up. Let's watch the intro and we get started right away. Let's go. All right, so before we get started, I'm gonna crack this open. Someone was asking me in the comment section last time, what kind of beer was I drinking? Well, I am drinking a Greek beer. It's called Mythos or Mythos. Anyway, yeah. Why don't you guys consider sponsoring this video, considering how much publicity I just gave you? Yeah, it's a good beer. A giant, big-ass bottle. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy my beer. We're going to watch Tom MacDonald. If anyone's wondering where I was for the past week, I was just dealing with some family stuff. That's been taken care of now. And now we're back. And let's get to work. Tom MacDonald, Helluvit. I know all the Hog family are here for this. They've been literally carrying my channel for the past week or 10 days or so. So cheers to all of you. This one's for you. Let's get started. I have no idea what this is. No expectations. I hope my headphone levels are good. Are they good? I think they're good. Let's go.
They try to tell me I should dumb it down, say you're too conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down, if you fight the system they gon' try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too sad and it isn't healthy, I knew that. I'm just doing me, and if you don't agree and I don't owe you, then that is too bad.
Okay, when was this released? That's what I want to know first. 2018. Okay, you can instantly tell that when he was starting off, from what I've heard so far, from the last Tom MacDonald video I've done, when he was still slim, I think it was, what song was that? Castles. Castles was the last one I did. And Boom Bap 101 and Dear Rappers. Dear Rappers was the one where I felt like it was like just proper, pure sort of hip hop. And this was timely. Like this sounds like hip hop at that particular time. My light's acting up. Hang on. All right, let's do this again. Are we good? We're good. Okay, so that sounds like hip-hop of its day, if that makes any sense. Let's go from the top.
They try to tell me I should dumb it down, say you're too conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down, if you fight the system they gon' try to kill you.
Facts, right? So he's saying, like, they try to tell him to dumb his music down. I've heard that myself. Like, you're too rippity-rappy. You're saying too many words. People don't want that stuff. People just want choruses and music about booty and cars. That's all we want to hear. But I'm like, it's not for me, right? And he's saying, if you try to fight that system, they're coming for you.
Conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down, if you fight the system they gon' try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too sad and it isn't healthy, I knew that. I'm just doing me, and if you don't agree and I don't owe you, then that is too bad. I fired shots at all the mumble rappers and they try to say I'm not a humble rapper. So I tell them I'm not like these other rappers and they try to say I'm just another rapper.
So you fired shots at these mumble rappers. I don't like mumble rappers. It's not for me. I mumble enough as it is. I don't need somebody else to sell me their mumbling. So it's not for me. It's for the new generation. And he tried to tell him he's a humble rapper.
Say I'm not a humble rapper, so I tell them I'm not like these other rappers, and they try to say I'm just another rapper. I guess there's no pleasing y'all. If the record has meaning, you don't leave it on, but you stream all the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor and drugs.
All right, so this reminds me of Dear Rappers in the sense of he's speaking to the industry. He's kind of critiquing their advice, and he's commenting on the current state of music at this particular time, where the only kind of music you get sells you drugs, pills, Xanax, self-medication bullshit. negativity essentially. And he's like, I'm coming with a positive message. I'm coming with a message in my music, and you're telling me I need to do music like them, but that's all I hear. That's that. I don't want to do that. That makes sense to me. I mean, I agree with his take on that. All right, let's keep going.
These other rappers and they try to say I'm just another rapper. I guess there's no pleasing y'all. If the record has meaning, you don't leave it on, but you stream all the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor and drugs. I could have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. Repeat the same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me. At least I can breathe. At least I can sleep, knowing that I never sold my soul for money or a dream. These rappers all coked out. They just mumble lots. They got broke mouths. They got 10 chains and got no house.
I like that. They got 10 chains, but no house. He's like, I could do all that stuff, but that's not me. So I want to be me. I could take all these drugs and I could have a seizure like Lil Wayne did. Yeah, definitely a product of its time because those references were current at that particular time. Clearly, I'm late to the party here. But I like everything he's saying, and I like how obviously everybody's telling me about the Demon Tom, right? With the black contacts. I did not comment on that earlier, but I did recognize it's there. It's a great look with the black background, the white lights on the ceilings, the black and white clothes, black and white braids, black eyelids, like the black eyeballs. So it's all color coordinated essentially.
Other rappers and they try to say I'm just another rapper. I guess.
Maybe the white, like, like the clouds, like heaven's above, and he's sort of in the middle between hell and heaven. I don't know. Just trying to give meaning to the actual visuals. But he's always simplistic in terms of what's happening in the visuals. The focus is him, the artist, the musician, and what he's saying. And I find it's like you don't have a lot of the gimmicks, the tricks, right? To keep you engaged, so that your focus is driven towards what he wants you to focus on, which is what he's saying and the message he's trying to deliver. And I've noticed that about old school music versus new school music. Old school music, you kind of had to have some kind of talent, and at least for hip hop, you had to be able to string a sentence. And now the focus has shifted to like beats and the producer, and it's overly produced. So the rapper just does ad-libs essentially. Not always, of course, but many do. And I think his visual style also aids in his message delivery, if that makes any sense. Sorry, long-winded point.
Rappers, so I tell them I'm not like these other rappers, and they try to say I'm just another rapper. I guess there's no pleasing y'all. If the record has meaning, you don't leave it on, but you stream all the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor and drugs. I could have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. Repeat the same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me. At least I can breathe. At least I can sleep, knowing that I never sold my soul for money or a dream. These rappers all coked out. They just mumble lots. They got broke mouths. They got 10 chains and got no house. They got 20 and got no spouse. Smart rappers don't drink lean. That's kid. We ain't 16. If you got a problem, I welcome it. I'll be doing me for the hell of it.
I was right. Something's up with the ceiling, right? The lights have changed. So what does this represent? Somebody let me know.
For the hell of it. They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it. Try to tell me to ignore the haters. You gon' get revenge when you're successful.
All right, another hook I like. What he's saying makes sense. He's giving you the context of the song. He told me go to hell. So he said, what did he say? He told me go to hell. I packed my bags and I went. What did he say?
They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element.
Okay. So send me to hell. Packed my bags. I went with it. Little did they know they put me in my element. Like, I'm comfortable in hell. Like, this is normal for me. This is, I want to be here. This is where I'm happy. considering what he's been through. Sorry, the beer is getting to me.
Fire to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone.
Diamonds in my skeleton. So he's solid to the core now because he's gone through the fire. I think that's the point he's trying to make. So like, he's structurally sound. He's stable. He's unbreakable. I think I caught most of what he's trying to say there.
Fire to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the try to tell me to ignore the haters. You gon' get revenge when you're successful later. They try to tell me I should not respond and I should write a song and put it all on paper. They try to tell me I'm the bigger man if I'm not underhanded when I write them back. And I try to tell them it's impossible. Thousands of people a day have been saying I'm whack. I try to tell them.
That must be tough, right? Well, at least in his condition, his situation, I'm assuming this is after Dear Rappers and Everybody Let Me Know that he blew up from that, right? And Boom Bap 101 and this and the other song. And a lot of people coming at him like, who the hell is this guy, you know? And it's always, everybody tries to attack somebody that gets a lot of attention, you know? They try to tear you down when you start going up. So he was dealing with a lot of naysayers. Man, that piercing looks like it hurts, man. Shit. I'm too chicken for that shit.
Write a song and put it all on paper. They try to tell me I'm the bigger man if I'm not underhanded when I write them back. And I try to tell them it's impossible. Thousands of people a day have been saying I'm whack. I try to tell them that it's complicated. I could write a novel about getting faded, but the conscious fans are gonna hate it, and the wavy kids are gonna love to play it. So I write a song that's got a message in it, and the wavy kids are saying it's pathetic, but the conscious fans think it's awesome, man. They comment like, man, I really get it.
Yeah, what he said, right? The fans that like all that drug-induced stuff come and attack somebody who's giving them a message they don't want to hear. Nobody likes the truth, right? If you, let's say, you put on your new outfit, you tell your friend, you're like, hey, what do you think? Do I look good? And they're like, actually, yeah, I think that looks like shit. It hurts, right? Nobody likes the truth. The truth hurts, but we need it, right? And I think similarly, his message is needed. And if he can reach 10 of those kids that like all that shit, he's done his job. I like it. And I'm here for the message too.
Hated and
I say this while drinking a beer.
Wavy kids are gonna love
What's my one vice? Give me a break.
To play it, so I write a song that's got a message in it, and the wavy kids are saying it's pathetic, but the conscious fans think it's awesome, man. They comment like, man, I really get it. So what the do y'all want? I could have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wally. I could just get money like Drake. Or locked up like Meek. I could seizure like Wayne. I could just
what did he say about Quali? Hold up.
Go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wally.
I could just stay real like Quali. Little do people know. Well, this is a great segue to promote myself for a change. I've worked with Talib Kweli. I'm part of a rap group called The Recipe. And we've had some success. We've done well. We've worked with the likes of Talib Kweli, Sparkmaster Tate, and Mobb Deep before Prodigy passed away. So we actually got to work with them in a studio. And we have a music video with Talib Kweli too. So if anyone's interested, it's called A Place to Rest. And it's a story about 3 young men who are all from multicultural backgrounds who don't feel like they belong to any of their heritage, essentially. So they're kind of like stuck in the middle, you know? And we're looking for a place to rest, a place where once we're done on this plane of existence, they'll bury our remains and we'll feel comfortable there. But it's hard. It's harder to achieve than you would imagine. But nevertheless, if you have a chance, The Recipe, A Place to Rest, featuring Talib Kweli, the rapper he just mentioned. Plug in. I just plug myself. All right, let's keep going.
Go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wally. I could just get money like Drake. Or I could just say that I'm done playing games and get famous and know that I always stay me. So go ahead and bump the mumble rap. Don't boycott it, just understand. If you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash. Get drunk.
It's funny how he used that McDonald's thing that I always tend to... Oh, sorry, my phone again. I always tend to do that too. Like when people ask me to explain my stance on music that I feel has a message or music that I feel is at least engaging without the negativity, I always use McDonald's as an example. And that's how I used it. If you remember one of the other songs, the Dear Rappers, I mentioned it. It's like he's presenting the listener with a McDonald's burger, but it's actually packed with nutrition so they can at least accept it, eat it, and maybe ingest it and benefit from it rather than just keep eating the same junk that they're used to. So that's kind of what he's saying here. Smart.
Just understand, if you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash. Get drunk in the club and spend all of your money, cause rappers have told you what makes you somebody. They comment on this with your jealous. I'll be doing me for the hell of it.
And the devil horns. For the hell of it. The red light. So the red light signifies, hell, for the hell of it. Now I understand why he's wearing white. Otherwise, he would not appear in this shot.
They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it. For the hell of it.
Yeah, that beat's nasty. All right, I was told not to skip.
For centuries.
Commercials. That was dope. I really enjoyed that. I mean, the message, similar to Dear Rappers, I'm assuming there may be some context I'm missing here. Let me know if there's more to the story than appears from just watching the video. But I enjoyed that. I thought it was another strong showing from early Tom MacDonald, essentially. It was a product of its time in terms of references, in terms of sound, in terms of production. A lot of songs around that time had that sort of breathing space in the choruses, for the hell of it, and just let it, the reverb and the echo and the delay comes in and it just keeps going. That was very common at that time in terms of a sound and a style. In addition to that, I like the simplistic visuals. Again, it's early Tom, so he's much slimmer in build. The demon eyes, demon Tom, that as many of the Hog family have let me know. Subject, perfect. Delivery, excellent. I had no issues at all. Chorus, I enjoyed it. No negative criticism of the chorus. Would I listen to the song again? Hell yeah. Have I received my albums that I ordered? Hell no. I'm still waiting. In fact, I had to pay some crazy amount of taxes just to get those through the border, unfortunately, because I live in Sweden. So we pay taxes on everything. And if you buy stuff from abroad, you got to pay taxes when it comes in. But I gladly paid for that, and I am now waiting for my albums to get here. So I will be enjoying the albums when I get them. Is it my favorite Tom MacDonald song so far? No, I think Dear Rapper I think that's still my favorite. But this is maybe a close second or third. In terms of subject matter, it's funny because I wonder how non-musicians listen to this song and absorb it and get the message and translate it. For me, the message rings... Oh, what was the right way to say this? The message reverberates with me differently, I assume, because I also make music and I've also had similar advice from people and similar sort of issues when trying to present music that I feel is relevant or at least is something I like to do. And people have told me, man, you need to make a song like MC so-and-so, right? It's not for me. I don't do the Zanny rap. I don't do the drug stuff. It's not for me. Nevertheless, that was a great song. Another fun Tom MacDonald video where he's the main center, the focus, right? And that's a great way to have a song on a budget. I mean, it seems like they had a better budget here than they did for the other ones because obviously you need that place. That's a rental, right? You rent that space. Camera work, great. I'm assuming his girlfriend did it as well. But let me know if I'm wrong. All right, that's Tom MacDonald, Helluvit. I will probably shoot another one tonight. So if you see me wearing this again and still drinking this beer in another one, it's probably been done on the same night. But I'll upload them not on the same day, just to give them space to breathe. But again, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. It helps the algorithm. YouTube, they don't like me every day. They don't always show me love, but you guys show me love, so I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, check out some more videos. And stick around for some more cool stuff coming up soon. Peace and love.